I gotta tell you, I got to spend a handful of hours with Antifa, BLM, and all the other activists and peaceful protesters at the White House last night on election night. And from the start, regardless of any kind of election outcome that we might see, a lot of the people in attendance had no interest in conversing with anyone who disagreed with them and couldn't have cared less about any kind of peace. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on what should have been a post-election edition of Things That Need to Be Said. For MRC-TV, I'm Nick Kangadis. In a video months ago, and probably other videos over the last 4 years, I clearly said that these Marxists masquerading as activists are doing and saying most of the things they're saying because they simply want attention. Attention they never got from their parents, if both parents were actually in the home. It felt at times as if these people were playing parts, being useful idiots, as Marx would have wanted. It felt like they were playing war. Very few of these people were intimidating, and the ones that were perceived by the general masses as being intimidating were simply the people barking the loudest. Basically, and I've said it before, these young people of every color, the majority of which most likely have never felt actual oppression, were LARPing. For those playing the home game, LARPing is live action role-playing. Basically, it's a game with very real consequences that haven't been thought through by most. A lot of the people having their voices heard on election night seemed as if they just wanted somebody, anybody, to listen to what they have to say. They wanted to feel important. And that goes back to another opinion of mine from the past. Life is so good in the US that people like what we saw at the White House last night have to manufacture problems so they have an excuse for others to have to listen to their bull. A lot of these people just want to feel like they belong to something, and I understand that. But when you start spouting off nonsense and accosting people for promoting the word of the Bible, you might need to look in the mirror and reevaluate your life choices. We saw people arrested. We saw a combination of BLM and Antifa chase someone down Pennsylvania Avenue because he probably disagreed with them.
He brought it! He brought it! Get the mother out! He brought it! Thank you!
We saw Black Lives Matter signs on churches and businesses, virtue signaling so that maybe the mob will take it easy on them. And we saw a hatred of everything the US stands for simply because life didn't turn out how these people wanted it to for them. I guess maybe they feel as if they're entitled to some kind of better life because they think they're enlightened in some kind of fictional way. You want me to be completely honest with you folks? It's the only way we know how to do things here on Things That Need to Be Said. To be honest, election night in front of the White House was mostly just sad. When I was a kid, hell, even when I was a young adult, I never thought I'd see the level of hate I saw last night pointed at our country. It honestly made me ashamed for these people. The things they were spewing last night was clear, far-left propaganda while using radical tactics. Even if the parents of these people were lefties, I doubt the majority of them taught their children to hate the country they live in. And yet, that's exactly what happened. Why? Because democracy always, eventually, leads to socialism. And as Vladimir Lenin once famously said, the goal of socialism is communism. So there's been tens of millions, probably hundreds of millions of people who have died under socialist and communist regimes. They simply don't care about that anymore. In a me society, these are the people, besides celebrities and politicians and members of the radical media, who bark, sometimes literally, the loudest. Last night made me so sad for the future of our country, no matter what happens in this election, watching the microcosm of the future left, that I'm just gonna leave all of you with this. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let me know if you'd like Things That Need to Be Said to continue in the comments. And how did you take in the election last night? Let me know the radical media outlet, YouTube channel, or app that you followed along with. I'm genuinely interested to know. Leave a comment below where I do read most and respond to some. Oh, and remember to #dump Twitter. follow me on Parler. If you liked this video, don't forget to share it and give it a thumbs up. Those are the two best ways to let us know you want us to keep these videos coming. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so that they might let you know when MRC-TV comes out with a new video if it hasn't been taken down yet. Like us on Facebook and check out MRCTV.org for more great content. For MRC-TV, I'm Nick Kangadis.